Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm sharing with you how to create this very monochromatic rose gold look. I did use the Kathleenlights and ColourPop Dream Street palette and also one of the lip colors that came out with this collection. As I've mentioned before, Kathleen is one of my favorite YouTubers and I love this collaboration. It is one of the only collaborations where I have wanted the whole collection and bought the whole collection. So that really just says a lot. I love this palette. It is so versatile. As you can see, I did create a blue look with this already up on my channel. This is using some of the more rose gold shades over here, and I'm sure I will use the more neutral shades as well. If you would like to see how to get this monochromatic rose gold look, then just keep watching. So for this look, I'm going to be using the Kathleenlights and ColourPop Dream Street eyeshadow palette. And I'm first going to dip into the shade Magical, which is this peachy transition shade. And I'm going to put that all throughout my upper crease and transition area. Now I'm going to dip into the shade Potion. This is a gorgeous sort of terracotta shade. And I'm going to put this throughout the crease. Now I'm going to go back in with that original blending brush just to soften the edges of that. Now, just to make it a bit more pink, I am going to go in with the shade Spark, which is just this sort of pink peach shade here. And I'm going to run that through the crease pretty much right where we put Potion, just to sort of warm it up a bit and give it that more rose shade. Now for my lid shade, I'm going to first use a base, and for this I'm using the e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. These are great cream shadows. They are very pigmented and easy to blend, so I'm going to put this all over my lid just as a base for the lid shade that we are going to put on top of it. Next, for the lid shade to put on top of that, I'm going to go back into the Dream Street palette, and I'm going to take the shade Twinkle, which is sort of a rose gold shade, and I'm just going to pack this all over the lid. Next, I'm going to create a wing. Now, I don't want this to be too dramatic or harsh, so I'm going to use the shade Elfish. That is just the very deep chocolatey brown shade in the palette. And I'm going to take this on an angled brush and just lightly create a wing. Now I'm going to move on to the lower lash line, and to begin I'm going to go back in with that Magical shade, which is just the peachy transition shade that we used originally. And I'm going to take that on a small tapered brush and run it along my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to dip into Potion, which is the more orange crease shade, and I'm going to run that along my lower lash line very close to my lashes. Now with that same angled brush, I'm going to dip into Elfish, which is the deep chocolate in the palette, and I'm going to run that along the outer half of my lower lash line. Now for an inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going to dip into the shade Moony. This is just a satin shade. It kind of gives almost a pink shift to it, but it's sort of a cream highlighting shade. So I'm just going to apply that to my brow bone and inner corner. Next, I'm just going to apply some mascara, and then we will move on to the lips. Now, since I do want this to be very monochromatic, I am going to go with a salmon colored lip. But if you wanted to keep the eyes dramatic and really keep that the center of attention, then I would suggest going in with a nude. I think that it would look gorgeous just as well. But today I am going to go in with the ColourPop and Kathleenlights Ultra Satin Lip, and this is in the shade Dreamy. As you can see, it matches the eyes very well, and it is just a gorgeous salmon shade. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and that will complete this look. Okay guys, so that wraps up this look. I really hope you like it. I really like how this turned out. I love the rose gold colors, And of course, I love the Dream Street palette with Kathleen. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. So as you can see, I did do a dark blue sort of tutorial with this palette, now a rose gold, and I'm sure I will be doing a more neutral look as well. So I think that this palette is very versatile, and if you are looking into getting it, I would highly suggest it. I also love this lip color. It dries down almost matte, but still keeps a very comfortable feel to the lips. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave any suggestions or video ideas in the comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.